Hello, ma'am. Are there any must-read editorials for today's edition?
Yes, absolutely. There's a very important editorial in the Hindu's editorial section today, and it is about the three revolutions that's reshaping the American power. So come, let's have a look. So the editorial is the three revolutions reshaping American power. Now, the article argues that U.S. power is being reshaped through three interconnected revolutions. The first one is internal, the second one is external, and the last one is the economic revolution. Now, the internal is the domestic governance, external is the foreign policy, and economic is the global order, as reflected in the 2025 US National Security Strategy (NSS), Heritage Foundation's Project 2025, and Marco Rubio's G20 reform proposal also. Now let us talk about the internal revolution, which is shrinking of the civic space first. The US is redefining national security to include cultural cohesion, ideological alignment, and demographic stability. Traditional liberal values like institutional restraint, civil liberties, and pluralism are replaced by bureaucratic control and administrative purges and moral conformity. And the harm and inclusion are no longer accidental outcomes but anticipated and strategically deployed tools of governance. Institutions are treated not as correctives but as obstacles to sovereign authority. So the Heritage document demands bureaucratic remarking, ideological venting, and mass personal turnover. The NSS echoes this through domestic culture as security, treating independent institutions as not corrective but as obstacles to the political will. Cruelty here takes the form of permissive indifference, hardship from administrative purges, narrowing civic space, or punitive regulatory changes is not acknowledged as collateral damage but folded seamlessly into the architecture of governance. Now let us talk about the second, which is the external revolution, the conditional foreign policy. Now, the second revolution is external. The US traditionally relied on predictable commitments and institutional stability. Even Mr. Trump's first-term disruption occurred within recognized boundary. The 2025 NSS departs sharply from the tradition. So, multilateral institutions are framed as threats to sovereignty. Alliances depends on ideological compliance, not shared norms. The 2025 NSS redraws boundary of engagement, reviving ideas like Monroe Doctrine-style hemisphere dominance, migration, border control, and domestic cohesion are integrated into foreign policy. Now, the Heritage document provides the ideological framework. It frames multilateral bodies as infringements of sovereignty, border control as geopolitics, and allied compliance as contingent or ideological enhancement. Now let us talk about the UPSC relevance of this topic. So this topic is highly relevant in GS paper 2 and then GS paper 3 also, and lastly GS paper 4 ethics also. This article becomes highly relevant and important. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.